Tell me about you and why did you decide to come to Russia?
My name is Michael Daniэль Sagattis. I'm 40 years old. I'm born in the United Kingdom, but my family name is not British. Is Sagattis, which is a small adaptation of Sagaitis, which is Lithuanian. About 3 years ago, we had one of our family members, quite old, but she died. It was an auntie, my father's sister. So when she died, she left behind lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Yes. And in this process of the sorting, I found a collection of old artifacts, letters and photos with original writing and original marks, postmarks, dates, and it was a piece of a puzzle of a family history story that I didn't know anything about for all these years. And so I spent the last 2 years now researching this story of why was my great-grandmother, her name is Yozefы, why was Yozefы writing these letters, why was my grandmother, Vanda, coming to the UK. The story of this whole story of Yozefы and Vanda, it's connected to the start of this Second World War, and it's connected to the territory of Eastern Poland and Soviet Union. Only after I made a lot of research and I took this story and I showed it as an exhibition in other countries, then I think I have now a very good story to be able to ask if we can show it and share it here in Russia.
Did you find some place or museum where you can show your story?
In Moscow? In Russia? Yes. I was able to make an agreement with this museum in Moscow, the Museum of Gulag History. The story of what I've been researching and made an exhibition is not going to be presented as a text exhibition in this museum. We are actually making a dramatic performance of the story, and we're turning it into a documentary play. And I'm collaborating with documentary theatre group here in Moscow, Teatr Dok.
I know that Russian people really like to work together to solve problems together. Do you notice it in Russia?
I didn't know just how much it's part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Making these exhibitions in Lithuania, in Hungary, in Kazakhstan, in Ukraine, and now in Russia. This is where I've been living, moving and traveling, yes. Mm-hmm. I've been learning this history. And finally coming here and then having the opportunity to meet with many people who all tell me about their own family history stories. Give me books on books of the letters of their ancestors that were written from this time. Yes, I realized I'm so not alone. Really,
yes,
I'm so not alone. So what I can say is that the feeling of the response that I get from the people of Russia in this generation and the generation before, who are survivors of these very hard times that happened for the generation before, they are helping to treat this historical trauma with this friendliness and this showing that they respect the truth of what happened.
Maybe you can give advice for young people, young generation. Maybe some important thing that you understand between this period of time when you work with your project.
I think my biggest advice to people is to continue to ask questions and to read and to travel. And the second part of your question, I think we're going through a very difficult time, as I said earlier, about this political issues, and we need to make more dialogue. I think more conversations and showing what is real Russia and real Russian people. If I have a chance, I will try to make people in Britain aware of this, more aware of this. Yeah. This country so far has just only, in a way I could never have imagined or expected, has welcomed me and supported me, and continues to welcome and so show support, assistance, help, solidarity. Really, basically love. You cannot call it another way. There's just so much love coming from this country.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.